We start tonight with the latest from Minnesota. 2 federal agents involved in the killing of Alex Preddy have been on leave since Saturday, the day of the shooting.
Tensions stay high as the people of Minneapolis and St. Paul react to Preddy's death and the killing of Renee Good by federal agents on January 7th. Protests continue in the cities, and a ceremony was held today by indigenous peoples to honor Preddy. They sang and spoke about unity and finding hope.
They're joined by protesters all across the country. Federal workers, people from labor unions, and immigrant rights groups gathered in Washington, D.C. And on the campus of UCLA, students demonstrated in a walkout to protest the killings of Preddy and Good.
About 1,000 people took to Milwaukee streets as well, with a goal to show solidarity with Minnesotans and protest what they're calling ICE violence. It was organized by a faith coalition, immigrant rights groups, and grassroots community organizations.
Adam Reif joins us live now in studio after talking to protesters. Adam.
Well, similar scenes all across the country. The cold did not stop people from rallying, marching, and calling for action today. It's the latest in a long list of recent demonstrations held in the wake of Alex Preddy's death, and it wasn't the only one in the area today. Familiar people gathered at a familiar place Wednesday, sharing a familiar message.
I'm really worried about the state of our country, and I'm out here protesting for their rights and for my rights.
They mourned Alex Preddy's death.
Alex Preddy. Presente. Renee Good.
And others who have died in ICE custody.
Please hold a moment of silence.
Many nurses attended Wednesday's rally to honor Preddy, a VA nurse who intervened in Minneapolis when agents pepper sprayed a woman.
Nurses are also ethically bound to speak out in the face of injustice and human rights violations.
Yes. Several nurses told us they saw themselves in Preddy.
It's okay to cry, isn't it?
But protesters turned their sadness into action, later marching through the street. Other anti-ICE events were held throughout the area.
It is our responsibility to stand up for everyone faced with injustices, not because it is easy or because it will benefit us, but because it is the right thing to do.
Earlier in the day, hundreds of students at Golda Meir School walked out in a similar protest. They too marched to the DHS building. And in Kenosha, Democratic Congressman Mark Pocan said it's still unclear when ICE will come to southeast Wisconsin for targeted operations, but he said they need to be held accountable.
They seem to think they're above the law, and no agency is above the law.
Back in Milwaukee, protesters pledged to keep rallying.
I'm hoping for justice and peace for everybody and kindness to all human beings.
The protesters today pointed to Border Patrol Chief Gregory Bovino's removal from Minneapolis as proof protesting makes a difference. They also want to make an economic impact. Protests and boycotts are being planned ahead of the annual May 1st Day of Action. Natalie Jessup, back to you.
Adam Reif, we appreciate you leading our coverage off tonight.